Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, testing. If you know, you know. I have to make sure the audio is there this time. Chelsea have beaten Benfica 4-1 on aggregate. That's right. They beat them 1-0 in the first leg. They beat them 3-1 in the second leg. 4-1 on aggregate. Welcome to knockout football. We're preparing ourselves for next season already. I have never in my life, never in all my years of watching and following this football club, have I ever seen such a thing. I'm traumatized. I feel like we've all been taunted tonight. I am Phil. That's the most impressive win under Clear Lake Capital's tenure. Bar none. There is no debate. There is no conversation. There is no deliberation. That is the most impressive win under Clear Lake Capital, bar none. Every single player out there, I tip my invisible cap off to you. Every single player that played the first leg and the second leg, with a 2-hour gap in between because of lightning strikes and thunderstorms, I am forever indebted to you. Pedro Neto, Moises Caicedo, Levi Colwell, Cole Palmer, Mark Cucurella, who is already cooked. He's got hair dangling down from his head top all the way to his shoulder blades, and he still mustered up the energy to play both legs. I am so impressed. I've never been more impressed. The mentality, the mental fortitude that took. You guys are serious soldiers. Do not let it be underestimated what these guys went through tonight. As fans, we were suffering. As fans, we were hyperventilating, huffing and puffing. I was getting claustrophobic. I got 2 fans behind me turned on during the watch-along. They had to continue keeping themselves active, by the way, whilst they were waiting on exercise bikes, doing jogs in the changing room, so they don't tighten up their muscles, so they don't get injured in that heat, under those conditions, with the weather, Mother Nature against them. I've never been more proud. Never have I been more proud. I feel like we deserved a trophy after that. Forget Palmeiras. Forget the semis, the final. We deserved a trophy tonight. Plain and simple. Now, I am going to talk about the game. I'm going to talk about the first leg. I'm going to talk about the second leg. But I'm going to start with the first and most important point before I get into credit for the players, credit for the goal scorers, credit for the performance, credit for the manager, credit for everyone. Credit card. Tap that. Yeah? But let me tell you something. The United States of America, you are not fit for purpose. You cannot host the World Cup next summer. You do not have the infrastructure. You do not have the weather. You do not have the facilities, the capabilities for that big man. I don't know what's going on over there in Charlotte, but I never want to see her again. You man are talking about lightning strikes. For 2 hours, you were looking at weather radars like it's Formula One. Looking like you were going to cancel the race because it's too wet. I would have, brothers and sisters, if it's not a tornado, literally hoovering up our players out of the ground into the sky like a Dyson, I don't want to hear it. If it's lightning strikes, unless we're electrocuted, we play on. If it's lava, we tweak the system. We play around the lava. If the lava's in centre midfield, we play to the flanks, touchline wingers. If the lava is out wide, we pack the midfield, box midfield. If it's an earthquake, we apply field tilt. These guys are in the gym running up the treadmills on the incline. They can handle a little bit of a change in the ground. No problem. We'll avoid the cracks. I cannot believe that you guys had us out there suffering like that. What kind of hospitality is this, America? What kind of hospitality is this? I'm expecting the president to speak on this at the White House. I really am. I've never felt a football match go on for that long. It felt like I was watching NFL. Like, you guys, you got ad breaks, at least for us. Cheerleaders to keep us entertained. Something. You had John Obi Mikel in the DAZN studios probably cussing out Jackson for an hour because he had no more analysis left in him. Dragging him from Nigeria to Senegal. We were watching highlights of other games. Traumatizing. Absolutely traumatizing. I had to end the watch along because Eunice talks weather, not talks football. Eunice talks weather, was looking at weather radars and looking at rainbows where the red and the orange and the yellow and the green and the blue spots were and where the storm was coming from. And he found 18 lightning bolts. 18 lightning bolts surrounding the Bank of America Stadium or Charlotte. You do realize we have to still play football after this. We've got Palmeiras. We've got Premier League. Are you trying to kill us? You cannot host the World Cup. I'm sorry. You got George Benson catching flights. Not feelings. Man is out there getting overbookings, flight delays. You got no trains on the ground to take us from state to state. Everything's by car. You ain't got the weather sorted. You got all these weather warnings and adverse weather and all of these. Brother, it cannot run. It will not run. Send that shit down to South America. It can still be called America. It's just the South. Brazil did a marvelous job when they got it. I'm sure Argentina will too. Send it down there. You lot don't have the what it takes. You don't. I'm sorry. You don't have it. But that's enough about them because, yeah, they tried to kill us. They really tried to kill us. Mother Nature tried to stop Chelsea today, but we prevailed. What a performance, by the way, in the first leg. In the first leg, we were dominant. We should have been multiple goals up. Multiple goals up. When you look at the way we played, we knocked it around very well. We dominated possession. We had Benfica pretty much in their own half. They couldn't get out because of the counter press. And then when they did get out, they didn't offer anything in attack. Whether it's switches of play going out of the pitch, whether it's free kicks going into Sanchez's gloves, whether it's misplaced or overcooked passes, they could not string an attack together. They could not cause us a single problem. And that's because we were also fantastic. We were fantastic. I didn't have no concerns. It was just a matter of if. It was a matter of when, not if. When the goal came, because we were just so good. Cucurella was underlapping on the Palmer, who, Palmer's play on the left, Enzo play on the right, or right midfield a little bit, but obviously you got Neto on the touchline. You got Delap up front, who really probably should have had better movement to get on the end of Palmer's cross at times, because we had a couple of low-driven, really good crosses come into the box, no one on the end of them. Cucurella, a couple of shots had saved, a couple of crosses overblown, overhit. Decision-making for cutbacks could have been a bit better. He was getting into some dangerous situations on that left-hand side. Palmer, perfectly, beautifully weighted passes. Caicedo, Enzo, Lavia, working their bollocks off in midfield. Handling business. Badiashile header over the bar, Then he goes off injured and he's replaced by Tosin. But really strong performance. Fantastic first goal. Individual brilliance from Reece James. Fantastic free kick. Whipped it near post. Yes, maybe if that's our goalkeeper, we're criticising, we're saying you should be doing better, but we're going to take the credit. The best right back in England, please stand up. You know what I mean? We don't have to argue about Trent anymore. Liverpool fans, Scousers, you can agree with us now. You can come and take the baton and do the propaganda for us at this point. We've already said enough. We know what it is. When this guy's fit, he is top tier. Fantastic free kick. And 1-0. And then the whistle blows at 85 minutes. And I think to myself, surely not. There's only 5 minutes left. It's not AFCON. There's no need to blow early. What's going on right now? Eunice Talks Weather has alerted me that there is a delay. The game is suspended for 30 minutes. Well, okay, well, that's a bit of an inconvenience, but I'm sure it'll be all right. I'm sure the storm will pass. 30 minutes, I mean, that's basically extra time. It's not great to hear. It's not good news, but it's extra time. Extra time in my head. That's a normal watch-along. Normal hours are being done here. Normal. I'm clocking in, clocking out. It's no problem. Another 30-minute delay. What's going on, Charlotte? Charlotte? Oh, Charlotte. What's going on? Another 30-minute delay. Ben Jacobs? What? Another one? Is this DJ Khaled? Another one? How many more delays? To the point where I locked off the whole thing. And I said, you know what? Chelsea are going to win 1-0. Chelsea, no doubt in my mind, we've not given Benfica a sniff. We've not given them a single, not even a trace. We're good. I'm going to do my review and I'm going to just let it play out. We're going to win 1-0 and I'm going to be ahead of the curve. I record the review. I upload the review. I release the review. No audio. All the comments. No audio. No audio. Can't hear anything. Blood fire. Bomba clot. At this point, I'm thinking, my world is falling apart. I am having a bad day. It's fine though. We're still going to win, aren't we? Malo Gusto. Enter Malo Gusto. Put your hands up in the air and wave them just like you don't care. Brother, you have to care. Brother, you can't wave your hands up in the air. What is going on? Chelsea concede a penalty. Di Maria converts. Sends Sanchez to the shops. 1-1. I'm having to reload the watch-along. We are going to extra time. Mother Nature is kicking our ass. I'm confused. How on earth have Benfica, who have offered absolutely squiddly poop, nothing to this game, they've offered nothing. They've managed to get themselves into this game. And now I'm looking at our team and I'm thinking Maresca's made a lot of subs and I understand. You got to bring on Dewsbury Hall. You've brought on Gusto. I would have preferred Josh Acheampong, and I'm not just saying that in hindsight. I would have brought on Josh Acheampong purely because I feel Josh Acheampong deserves to come on before Gusto at right back because he has played better than Gusto in the recent months. Gusto has been honking, absolutely honking defensively. Honking. So it only makes sense to put Acheampong ahead of him in the pecking order. And here we are. You're bringing on Christopher Nkunku. You're getting more. You're just bringing in players because you've got to get the energy into the team. Because it's been a long day. You know? And then extra time happens. And a certain someone gets the red card. And the rest is history. Chelsea go on to absolutely batter, blam, out of their boots Benfica. And you should have forfeited the game at 1-0. You should have forfeited the game in the first leg. You should have said to whoever the FIFA representative was at the time, we're going home. Don't worry about the last 5 minutes. We're going home. But you thought you did something. You thought you brought the lightning and the thunder. Well, let me tell you something. You got your asses absolutely handed to you. You got battered. You got beaten. And you deserved it because you tried to play with our destiny. And we rose to the occasion and the finishes. I mean, in Nkunku, it's a bit of a stab at the back post. Mayhem from the goalkeeper, who actually had a good game up until that point. Mayhem from the goalkeeper, letting the ball go under his gloves. I don't know if his hands were sweaty, knees spaghetti. I don't know. But Nkunku puts it in. And then the third goal is a beautiful finish from Neto. And at this point, we're just counter-attacking against a Postecoglou type Benfica team. You know, they're playing the highest line and we're just hitting them on the break. Neto, beautiful finish, took it like a striker. Dewsbury Hall, beautiful finish, took it like a striker. Beautiful. And to just see a 4-1 result at the top left-hand corner of my screen, I can't believe it. I was going to go to sleep at 1-0 after uploading what I thought was a review with audio. And I was going to go to my bed and I trusted Chelsea because of the way they played. I trusted Chelsea to see it out. No problem. We're going to the next round against Palmeiras in the quarterfinal. And then, if I had woken up in the morning and saw 4-1, I probably would have collapsed. What a win. What a win. It's taken a lot out of us. I'm dehydrated. I need to go and get the fluids. I need to do everything. Everything and anything other than sit in front of this screen, in front of this camera for any longer. It's been the longest bit of content I've done in a long time. We signed Gittins, by the way. So we have a new left winger. Not in this competition, because he can't be registered. But we have a new left winger. We will be talking about that in a video. How I feel about Chelsea signing Gittins or Gittins joining Chelsea. But I'll tell you this right now for free. Today is Sunday. This game kicked off on a Saturday. This game kicked off at 9 p.m. It is now 2 a.m. I won't be dropping that very soon. I'ma go need my sleep. And I'ma go and drop it maybe Sunday night, Monday morning. We'll see. But bro, I could not think further away from that signing right now. What just happened today? It was all about that. It was all about the game. I'm sorry, the signing is secondary. Mode can't believe. We lost soldiers tonight, by the way. Saeed Television left us and then came back and left us again. Miz, we lost a Chelsea soldier out there on the watch along. He had to go to work. Like, we lost soldiers tonight. We lost Chelsea soldiers and rival soldiers. So my condolences, my commiserations, my thoughts, my prayers, my feelings, it all goes out to people who we lost along the way. It was a long night, but we got to the other side. Chelsea are in the quarterfinals. And I don't know if I want to watch us at 2 a.m. I don't know if I want to risk it with the weather, but we're going to be there anyway. Smash up the likes, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you next time for another story time. In a bit, people. Peace.